Hello, everyone. It's Fran here. I hope you are finding yourself cozy wherever you are. It's Friday morning here. It's April the 3rd. If I look out my window, it is not saying April the 3rd. It is saying February or January. It's cold and snowy here in our part of the world, but we are cozy. We are home and grateful for home. And I can tell the internet's being a bit unstable this morning. My husband and I are both having a few issues, so I hope that doesn't stop us from connecting, or the quality of this interaction is still good for you. So this morning I just want to offer this little candle of mine, lighting my little candle out in the world, bringing a bit of light from my being and igniting something in you. I hope that you will shine it for yours, you and yours in your world, and that will just be connected, ever connected, because that is the foundation of life. It's all connected. We're all connected. Whether we're isolated in our homes, it's definitely a faith challenge to know the truth, the bigger truth, which is the interconnection of all of us. So finding ways to practice that in every moment, being connected with you right now is one of them. Whether you're watching live or recorded, whenever you watch, whether it's months from now or right this moment. So thank you for being part of this. I am just going to now offer a tune-in. A place. Hey, Jen. Just offering a tune-in right now. This moment where you can just feel yourself. This moment. This moment is the only moment there is. So getting a chance to really sense yourself in space and time. Hey, Jen Maddox. 2 Jens online. That's awesome. So just feeling yourself here and now. Sensing your body and gravity. This universal law of nature called gravity. It works no matter what. Whatever your thoughts you're thinking, whatever mood you're in, it operates. It holds us, it hugs us to this planet, keeps us connected to the earth. Part of nature every moment. So we were blessed when we were born with these senses in our body, the ones that tell us where we are and how we are operating, that keep us safe, keep us sensually alert to life and the life that's flowing through us. So noticing your eyes, what they're telling you about your world right now. You might be looking at the screen and me in this moment, but you can glance around your room and allow the shades and colors to wash over you. Smelling your coffee, your tea, the smell of yourself, which is always awesome. Tasting whatever is in your mouth, the sounds of my voice, but more the sounds of your home. I'm sure you're deeply familiar with those by now, or have you been noticing them at all? And your skin. What is your skin telling you? I think the skin is like my favorite sense sometimes, because it is what gives me that sense of cozy, of this warmth that's around me, and tells me what I can do about it if I'm not comfortable. Scratch that itch. So just feeling all of that, and then feeling my body from the inside, noticing my tense places, the tight places, and the wide open places, the places of flow, resourcefulness, resilience, effortlessness, and appreciating that works without me having to think too much, the breath in, the breath out, the beating heart, the pulsing blood, the life force that's moving through me at all times without me having to even decide about it. It chose us. This life chose us. And we can continue to participate and flow with it. Noticing those places that are a bit shut down and closed and seeing just where they are and allowing a little softening, but no judgment. Just an awareness, a curiosity about our body right now. And then opening to the feelings of the day, the moment really, this moment. If there's sadness or a feeling of loneliness or isolation, no judgment, just being with that. Resistance is where the resistance to the feeling, hey, Aaron, the resistance to the feeling is where we get jammed up. So just making room for softening around the feelings that you're having and allowing them just to be. They're welcome here. They're so welcome here. A lot of grief has been pouring through my being as my parents are waning in their lives, and the self-care or the palliative care that our family is taking turns in offering. And man, this vulnerable space, it's really interesting. So grateful for the grief, actually. Tells me I actually cared about them. I care about them so much. I love them, and I'm going to miss them. So, not resisting that feeling. Whatever you're feeling, and if it's peace and wonder and joy and stillness, then please love that. Let it be so. Enjoy it and celebrate your goodness and the goodness that's available to you, because it's all good. There's no opposite to the divine. The divine has no opposite. So even in these places of challenge that we're experiencing, it's all here to serve us. I don't know how it's going to show up for you or for me, but I know it's good. I know it's bringing good and balance into our lives in some way. And it doesn't mean it's easy. And I never will say that. But we can be less resistant and less argumentative with that which is. So noticing those feelings, and then this beautiful space around your body, this lovely space. About an arm's length, just about the space of social distancing, arm's length either side, front, back, all around. If you line up two of us side by side, and we're in our, what we call in the beautiful Art of Feminine Presence practices, which Aaron and Jen D'Amico, you know these well. This beautiful space is exactly the amount of space of our light globe and the amount of space we're supposed to keep from each other during this time. I invite you to add a little buffer onto that, or a little more space so that you can feel free. Hey, Bobby, a little more freedom, a little more space to feel how you're feeling. And if you are like me at home with two stinky boys, love them to the moon and back, the social distancing thing can be useful. The light globe can be very useful. And now, dropping into your belly, feeling this moment in your body, loving yourself the way you are just right this moment. What is it you want for your day, your weekend, the weekend that is the blur of life? Who the hell knows what day it is anymore? But whatever you are desiring, and I heard a wonderful expression of the word desire, owning the wanting. What is it you want? Owning the wanting. And if you're in a difficult space this morning, a place of resistance, that's a pointer to what you want. Own that. If you want to be more connected, yes. If you want more peace, yes. Own it. Be with that. Say yes to it. And we'll open up space for that in our short little reflection this morning. So, last night I was in circle with my beautiful women. Jen was with me. Teresa, hi Teresa. There's a few thoughts that we shared around the idea of faith. And I asked everyone to consider what it is that they're putting faith in right now. What are you putting faith in right now? And feel free to pop it in the chat here below. What do you put faith in? What do you believe is sustaining you? What do you know to be true beyond all that goes on in life? What's your bedrock? What is that which you stand on that you can know without a doubt? So just take a moment to reflect on that. What it is you're putting faith in. And everyone had something similar, something different. Our friends, family, community, ourselves, our very core of our being. And for me, that is life itself that I am putting faith in. The unfolding, the unrolling of life. The pulse that beats through me, that's the same energy in me that's in you, that's in the nature outside, that's in the burgeoning of spring, the sun, the moon, the regularity of nature and its wildness at the same time. The sameness, the law of gravity, those laws of life that we can know are working without fail. And they are working within me and they're working within you. Electricity, all I have to do is go and flip the switch. I don't need to understand it, but I know it's working. So I'm going to plug into that life force that is operating around me at all times and use it for good. Harness it, direct it, and use it. So how are you using your faith is the next question. How do you use it? Because the next question I asked my friends last night was, what are you thinking about more often than not in your day? Are you thinking about that which you have faith in? Or are you thinking fearful thoughts or negative thoughts of whatever kind, judgy thoughts, pissy thoughts? What are you focusing on? Where is your energy directed? Because is it directed to that faith that you said or you know you can believe in? Or is it directed to something else and you're investing in that? So it's that muscle, and the one thing we actually can control right now is what we're thinking about. But first we have to become aware of it. What the hell are you thinking about, people? What am I thinking about? Am I thinking about what a crappy parent I am because my kid's watching TV 99% of the day? Sometimes that's my thought. I'm thinking a lot about my parents. I'm thinking a lot about love. Thinking a lot about these practices that I love to share with you. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat. thinking about what is it that's going on and how do I want to play in this world? How do I want to play? What do I want to do? What do I want to show? How do I want to show up in all of this? So those are the questions I'm asking a lot. Some are way more mundane than others, but what is the trajectory of your thought? If it's 51% going towards that which you have faith, then the trajectory will work in your favor. If it's more than 51% going the other direction, please, darling, get off that train and get on the other one going the other way. But first notice what you're thinking and then start to invest. Use the muscle on that which you say you have faith in, that which you know to be true, and stand on that ground or get on that train. So that's what I want to offer this morning. And I also have my one, you know me, I can't not read something from one of my precious little books. And I love my book of qualities, as you know. So first I'm going to read the small quality called doubt, and then because it has a companion called faith. Doubt. Doubt camped out in the living room last week. I told him we had too many house guests. Doubt doesn't listen. He keeps saying the same thing again and again and again until I completely forget what I'm trying to tell him. Doubt is demanding and not very generous, but I appreciate his honesty. Hello, doubt. And hello, faith. Faith lives in the same apartment building as doubt. When Faith was out of town visiting her uncle in the hospital, Doubt fed the cat and watered the asparagus plant. Oh, the asparagus burn. Faith is comfortable with Doubt because she grew up with him. Their mothers are cousins. Faith is not dogmatic about her beliefs like some of her relatives. Her friends fear that Faith is a bit stupid. They whisper she is naive and depends on Doubt to protect her from the meanness of life. In fact, it is the other way around. It is Faith who protects Doubt from cynicism. So that's my offering this morning, my darlings. I love you all, wherever you are, whenever you're tuned in. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to bridge the walls of isolation and to know that the bigger truth is actually the thing I have faith in. We are absolutely connected. That is an immutable law, and I'm grateful for it. And that's what I'm putting my faith in today. So I love you. Have a beautiful weekend or whatever, whatever this time is that we're having. And we'll see you again next Friday or whenever we connect next. Much love. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.